And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Amp. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Antetokounmpo out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Beal in at the two-guard spot. Antetokounmpo finds Hartenstein. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. From about 16, Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
It's hauled in by Harris. Here's Kamare. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Harris, and there's the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
Not shying away at all from some contact. Harris takes it to the rim with force.
Fox dishes to Beal. There's the screen. Off target at the rim.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Harris passes to White. Brunson outside. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Takes it inside, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Brunson kicks to Harris. Here's Kamare. Brunson the pass to Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
No luck that time either. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. That's good from Antetokounmpo. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. And, of course, this is the first they're seeing of the Lakers.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But, hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. There's Beal with the three. Good on the three-point shot.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
And here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Pass to White. Here's Kamara. And here's Brunson outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Brunson's got 8 points.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at
A
you.
little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. With a break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Rudy Gobert is second.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Here's Fox. Nothing on the board. Pass to Herter. Here's the three. And it's White with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 3. Now here's Gobert. White finds Brunson. 5 on the clock. Releases. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Pass to Kamara. Back to Brunson. Puts up a 3. And no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. The kick out to Fox. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Back to Brunson. The 3. Brunson with another miss. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hartenstein, it's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Harris outside. Brunson against Fox. And it's Brunson missing. Timberwolves have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Fox, no good. Los Angeles has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Now Brunson, 10 points for him. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Pass to Herter from deep three-point land. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Lakers trail. Here's Kamara. Rebound, Minnesota. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fox finds Giannis. Second chance effort. Here's Hartenstein. And yes, it's good. Hartenstein's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. White with it. He has yet to score. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Minnesota. Hauser's checked in, and it's Jamal Murray in for Bradley Beal.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Alvarado. to White. Will it go? Drills the three-pointer. White's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Murray down low. White on him. Murray, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Take a break.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Minnesota. Bradley Beal comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and both free throws good for White. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
No one gets from point A to point B faster than Fox. His explosiveness helps him on the break.
Boucher with a screen on Murray. White bounce pass. Shots good by Boucher.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Fox from outside. Aldama with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA thanks. DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for the Lakers. Jalen Brunson comes in for Jose Alvarado. And a change for the Timberwolves. Fred VanVleet is checked in for De'Aaron Fox. VanVleet passes to Hauser. From beyond the arc and then some.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Boucher's shot is off.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Pass to Hauser. Beal against Payton. Beal can't get it to go. Beal's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Brunson. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Hauser. Here's Murray. And he converts the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Melton. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Timberwolves?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Jamal Murray. He's out there with Fred VanVleet. Horford is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Hauser in at the power forward. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. The deep three from Murray. And it's off from three-point range. Brunson surveying the D. Tries the spin move. Looking to end his cold spell. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Murray against Melton. Here's Brunson, converting through contact. Nice job by Brunson.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Beal, defended by Payton. Here's Hauser. To the paint. Melton with the steal. And here we go. Snatched away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Hauser. Doesn't go that time. The Lakers in the lead. Brunson outside. Shoots over Van Vliet. Horford with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
To Beal. Shoots over Brunson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Payton kicks to Melton. And Brunson has it in the corner. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Hauser. That one's off, still out of sync. Lakers leading by 4. Melton kicks to Brunson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with a screen for Melton. Rebounded by Hauser. Timberwolves trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Beal, and it's blocked.
Blocks like that from Melton come from being in your face as a defender. He doesn't back up at all.
And he stays with it. Now, here's Fox. Pass to Herter. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Herter's got his first points of the night.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Now, Gobert. And that's going to be a travel.
And here's some numbers on Fox. He's coming off an excellent season. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Murray's checked in, and they double up Murray. Beal deciding where to go with it. Puts it up from 12. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Beal's got it all tied up now for Minnesota. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist to this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Alvarado. Gobert with a screen on Beal. Here's Alvarado. Gobert the pass to Brunson. Second chance shot. The second effort. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Herter. Outside for Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. You take a look at Fox, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And of course, Matisse Thybulle. This is another guy who can defend so very well. Such quick reflexes.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Free throw good, Murray. Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the three, he's got all of those.
And so Murray nails both of them. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Boy, White doing a nice job that time, working around the defense and finding the open man.
And here is Fox. Giannis outside. From outside the arc. Good! Giannis from deep.
Well, if Giannis is knocking down threes, defensively, nothing you can do.
White, wide open. He fires. Horford with the rebound.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
It's Fox atop the key. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by Harris. Antetokounmpo, no good. Lakers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Brunson against Fox. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, here's Horford. And that's collected by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kamara. And he banks in the layup. Kamara's got his first bucket of the night. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Los Angeles making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Outside, Horford. Pass to Herter. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Kamara. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Fox. No good on that one. Harris with it. Now White, 5 points in the game. Here's Kamara. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Hartenstein comes in for Al Horford. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Murray. Fox with it. He's picked up by White. And for De'Aaron Fox, his 3-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. but his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 3. Antetokounmpo kicks to Herter. Pass to Hartenstein. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Giannis. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Alvarado with it. Still scoreless. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
Outside, Fox. Hartenstein inside, guarded by Harris. Here's Fox. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Fox has got 7 points.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Pass to Alvarado, outside White. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Harris from the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Harris passes to White. Three-pointer. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Los Angeles Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for Minnesota, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Trailing by 4. We've got Jalen Brunson. Harris is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's White, and it's Kamare in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Antetokounmpo finds Herter. Clock at 6. From 11 feet away, the Lakers with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Giannis outside. Pass to Beal. Hartenstein with the screen for Beal. Trains the three-pointer. Beal's got 8 points.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Gobert. White, left side. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. 5th, the Timberwolves.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Giannis. Nails the 16-footer. 11 points in the game.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Fox passes to Hartenstein. Goes back up. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Brunson, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Here's Kamara. It's rebounded by Herter.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Antetokounmpo finds Fox. Hartenstein with the screen for Herter. Three-pointer, Fox. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Brunson. He's got 19. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Pass to Kamara. Antetokounmpo against Harris. Over Giannis. And again, the Lakers no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Yep, it counts.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Mr. Gobert. Here's Kamara. He's defended by Herter. And here's Harris from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Boy, this is something that Harris has really enhanced in his game over time. Hard work, paying dividends.
Hartenstein passes to Fox. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Fox has got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. Harris outside. White against Giannis. Giannis with some nice D. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Herter. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Brunson outside. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Dante Aldama's checked in for Tobias Harris. Murray's checked in for Minnesota.
Let me hear you.
Here's Fox. He's got 10. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Hartenstein. Misses the three. Lakers trail by 3. White looking around. Down low. Aldama. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside, Beal. Hartenstein with the screen for Beal. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
For the lead. Misses off the right iron. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They lead by 1.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
The kick out to Fox. Back to Giannis. Six to shoot. Another shot. Rebounded by the Lakers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Beal. In the corner, Murray with it. Antetokounmpo, a screen on White. And it falls over the rim and in. Murray's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for a shot.
Gobert can't hit. Minnesota in the lead. Murray outside. And it's White with the rebound. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Brunson. And the layup falls. Brunson's got 23 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Back from outside. They get it back. And the dunk by Hartenstein. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Pass to White. Fires the three. Rebound, Minnesota.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Murray, the pass to Beal. Shot from 12. Rebound, the Lakers. Go Bears. Here's Kamare. He's covered by Murray. From 11 feet away. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Fox finds Giannis. And here is Beal. Giannis sets a screen for Beal. Knocks down the three ball. Beal's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Timberwolves.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Gobert with the bounce pass. White, good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Antetokounmpo passes to Hartenstein. To the inside. Stolen by Brunson. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Hartenstein's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Fox. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. Brunson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Timberwolves on top, up by 2. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. De'Aaron Fox out there with Murray. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then there's Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 4 slot. Boucher sets a screen for Payton. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Horford kicks to Fox. Shoots over Brunson. Fox, no good.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Here's Melton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Brunson against Fox. Horford with the screen on Brunson. Fox passes to Horford. Huerter on the wing. For 3. And it's Melton with the rebound. Melton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brunson, it counts, and the foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And here is Fox. Here's Hauser. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Brunson outside. Hits it from three-point range. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Horford with the screen on Brunson. Three-pointer, Fox. Aldama with the rebound.
Hey, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Pass to Melton. Goes up on the wing. Minnesota with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Fox against Brunson. They need this one. And Fox finishes it off.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Pass to Aldama. To the paint. Murray against Melton. There's the three. Aldama can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 4. Over to the left wing. Here's Fox. Banked in off the glass. 14 points for De'Aaron Fox.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Payton with the screen for Brunson. Spins. Pass to Melton. For Murray. Melton, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Hauser, defended by Aldama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Sam Hauser taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And the Lakers making a change here. Kamar is checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Horford. Giannis comes in for Murray. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Fox. And it's tied up with that one.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Brunson. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
It's stolen by Aldama. Brunson against Beal. Pass to Kamare. Up top, Aldama. Covered by Giannis. Melton, no good.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Now, Herter. Here's Giannis. Using his size, Giannis.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Melton passes to Boucher. Now Aldama. They get it. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
He missed
missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Lakers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away.
It's time for dance camp. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. You need dance camp. You have a camera on you.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Chris Boucher. Harris comes in for Santi Aldama. And Derek White subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Minnesota. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
All right, thank you, David. Gobert down low. He's against Hartenstein. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Beal dishes to Fox. Shoots over Brunson. Fox, no good. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Kamare. Now Gobert. He's defended by Hartenstein. And Gobert kicks to White. No one covering.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
Outside, Beal. Hartenstein with the screen for Beal. Bangs home the trifecta. Beal's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Here's White. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Timberwolves passing it around. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Gobert. Outside, White. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to White. Jacks up a 3. White with another miss. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Outside, Fox. Here's Hartenstein. Giannis outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brunson outside. 1:49 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Gobert with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And it's White missing. Timberwolves leading by 5. Inside, Herter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That shot, no good. LA's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now Harris. Brunson, left side. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Fox has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Antetokounmpo through contact.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Brunson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Fox. Off target from 3-point range.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Outside, White. Takes the 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. And the Lakers call time here. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Brunson against Fox from 15 feet away. That one wide left. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
His third personal foul. The fourth team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Kevin.